Hi, I'm trying another Whole30 Fast and Easy recipe that I haven't tried before. Tonight it is ginger shrimp and zucchini noodle stir fry. So the first step was to make the sauce, and in the background I actually have some onions cooking, so I'll tell you about those in a minute. But the sauce consists of rice vinegar, coconut aminos, some fresh garlic, some fresh ginger, and some salt. So I already went ahead and mixed the rice vinegar. I'm doubling the recipe, so I used right about, I think, half of a cup. And then 6 tablespoons of the coconut aminos. And then the recipe calls for 2 tablespoons, or actually 1 tablespoon if you're not doubling, of fresh ginger. And it called for minced ginger, but there was a lot of chopping, so I just went ahead and actually grated it. And that worked out nicely. And then 6 cloves of garlic. I put it in the garlic press. And go ahead and mix that in. And then I can't remember exactly how much salt. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm just going to give some quick little grinds on that and mix it all together. And then as you can see here, I have some slivered onion cooking in these 2 pans. The recipe actually called to cook it in sesame oil. I didn't have any sesame oil, so I'm actually just using olive oil. We'll see how that turns out. But then what it wants me to do after I cook the onion until it becomes tender, which it definitely is to add the vinegar mixture and cook it until it starts to reduce a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and add that in there. And I'll see you back in a few minutes. All right, I'm getting ready to add the vegetables. The recipe actually tells me to add the shrimp now, but I am using cooked shrimp. So it doesn't need to cook much. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the vegetables. I chopped, I think it was 3 bell peppers. I didn't actually even double it because this is a ton of bell peppers. So I'm gonna put half into each skillet. Oops, and some on the floor apparently. And then I'm going to add the zucchini noodles. A smart person would buy them pre-made. I decided to go ahead and make them myself. And I tell you what, it's quite an arm workout. I don't have a spiralizer, which I should buy, but I do have, actually I'll show it to you, stand by. It's like a shaver that makes zucchini noodles. So it takes a lot of time. So I'm going to go ahead and put half into each. And I'm going to cook those through, and I'll see you in just a few minutes. Here I am for the last step, which is putting the shrimp in. So I'm going to put, this is 2 pounds of shrimp. I'm going to put most of it in here. I'm going to save a little bit in case one of my eaters wants to have just plain shrimp. And then I'm going to heat it through and top it with green onions. And I'll see you back in just a second. Here is the final product, and I'm actually really impressed with this recipe. I did try it, and I love the flavor. I went ahead and sprinkled some of the green onions on top, and it's going to be a really good dinner. We'll see you guys soon for the next recipe.